Hello everyone and welcome. My name is John Preston Smith. I'm the author of a couple of books, one entitled 14,000 Dogs Later, My Life with Dogs and What I Have Learned. The second and more recent book is entitled The Bog, The Legend of Man's Best Friend. I've been thinking about the 14 dogs that have been my personal friends through my life and about what I have learned from each one of those dogs, and I thought I'd pass those thoughts along to you to see if what I have experienced reminds you of any of the dogs that have been your best friend. My first dog was Jeep, and my second dog was Taxi. I remember my first dog barely, but I remember. His name was Jeep. He was mostly black and long-haired, I think. In my mind, he weighed about 50 pounds. In reality, it could have been about 20. I can't remember how old I was, not because I'm too old to remember, more so because I was too young. I don't remember the day that Mom and Dad brought him home, and I don't remember the day he died. But I do remember he was my first dog, logged in my memory bank of other firsts, like my first grade teacher, Sister Catherine, or my first basketball, which was a Wilson, or my first love, Betty, what's her name? I also remember that he was my first friend. We ran the backyard together, we played tag together, and we both scooched through a hole in the back fence out into the alley where Mom and Dad told us we were never supposed to go. And I remember the one day that Dad caught us out in the alley and I blamed it on Jeep. Said that he went through the hole first and I was just chasing after him. That's about all I remember about Jeep, other than what he taught me, and that is this. I've always wondered if we get a second chance at telling first friends how much they meant to us. I hope so. My second dog was Taxi, a black and white mixed runt, so named because of the taxi service we had in the city at that time. He stayed with us for 3 days, and then he decided to test his winds, and he was gone. Mom and Dad and I walked the streets calling his name, but we never saw him again. And I still wonder about his fate. But he taught me a valuable lesson, and that is to appreciate my gifts today, because tomorrow they might be gone. There's a short story entitled The Stray in a book that I published entitled The Bog, The Legend of Man's Best Friend. You might give it a read. And remember this, everyone needs a dog, and every dog needs someone. Best to each one of you.